They call me Mama Sabre. Mama is used in the African village that Mama takes care of everybody. So Mama is just a form of, I guess, endearment. I'm not sure, but it's just I take care of everybody. They treat me like if I'm their mother, and I treat them definitely like they're my children. I am originally from Baltimore, Maryland. I was born and raised there. I came from a neighborhood that wasn't the best. My mother actually threw me into a dance class because she said I was jumping on beds and breaking them down, leaping from one thing to another. So she said she had to harness my energy and put it somewhere positive, and so she started me in a dance class. I loved it. And I took classes ever since I was 3 all the way up till I was about 16 before I moved here. So someone saw me dancing at a church. It was called Zion Hope Baptist Church. And I was just dancing in the bottom of the basement, and they said, "Oh, girl, you can dance." And I said, "Well, hey, I've been dancing since I was 3. So from that, they asked me to dance in a sweetheart banquet. From that sweetheart banquet, they asked me would I start an after-school program. It's just been growing and growing. When I was at the school, I was learning Swahili, and one of my professors said, I was asking him about a name for the company, and it came up with worship. So Iibada means worship in Swahili. Our mission is to provide cultural enrichment, discipline, and a positive self-esteem for all children through the art of dance. So we provide African modern jazz, ballet, hip hop, and tap is a new genre that we added on because I want you to be able to walk into a studio if you're auditioning somewhere and they say, "Hey, can you hit me some African?" And I'll say, "Yeah, I can." Or, "Yes, can you hit me with some tap?" "Oh, sure." So I want them to be very well-rounded in every genre, and that makes a strong dancer. So it's best to know it all, so you don't have to be unprepared with anything. You have it all. And these children learn the basis of what I'm very, very strong in is teaching kids very early the basics and also the right technique. So if you start them off right, just like I was also a kindergarten teacher for 16 years. So that the beginnings of things is very strong in my life, and so I want to make sure that they learn the right things early on. In kindergarten, you got to learn the right things early on so that you'll grow and be able to do things better when you get older. That's how I feel about dance. So what I'd like for my students to learn when they come from here is definitely how to be a team player, definitely how to be family oriented, because I believe this is a family. It's not just someplace you come. It's about how you treat each other, how you want to be treated, and how you work together. It's a village. Like everybody talks about this wonderful village, but in villages you have communication. You got to communicate. You got to be able to listen. You have to be able to. So skills. I'm teaching basic communication skills, teamwork. I'm teaching all kinds of things. I'm a mama. So when you're a mama, you're teaching a lot of stuff, especially for dance. There's so much is disciplines in dance, and there's disciplines in all sports, even whatever sports you take. But it's things that I think I've taught them that they can take later on in their lives.